what is it actually about? If you would have to define it,
What's what about?
this whole artificial intelligence thing.
It's about the service to the individual, to the citizen client. Maybe there's no need for citizenship anymore, but it's certainly to the individual service.
How did you come to the conclusion all of a sudden we don't need citizenship? How did you come so fast?
It just seems that the dispensation of services can be done immediately through our algorithm, so that there is no need for a intermediary anymore. But that may take time to realize, because there is no need anymore. It's like the brains. It's analogous.
So we are also abolishing the whole structure of financing. The whole state is being financed by.
It is a very interesting period of time where what is going to occur in quantum computing is to obviate the need almost for a centralized brain, or there will be need for. What I'm proposing is that the individual will be in charge of, will have rights, just as the individual now has rights over their space or to breathe and to exist. Probably will need rights over their own data. Now, data is always intermixed, so it's going to be a complicated question how one has rights over one's data and has autonomy over oneself. But go on.
So yeah, tell us more about the data. I want to own. Do I need to own my data, or what's the issue?
Well, eventually you'll need rights over your own data. Yes, the individual. It will have to come to a decision that the rights, just like the right to vote or the right to control one's own destiny and the right for happiness, and so the right to control one's data is going to be, and then it'll come into question of, because data is intermixed, so that will I'll have to think about how that is, and my own personal contribution to this is a method of contributing one's, I call them recessed coordinates of knowledge, instruments, influence, and attributes. The contribution of one's resources towards targets. In order for it to be incentivized with everybody, it requires a way of measuring one's contribution towards targets, and that measuring towards targets is the ultimate idea of value. So if people can be as wealthy as they in dollars in their account, but if they cannot achieve what they want to achieve, then that wealth doesn't help them, or it is not real. It's not true value. So in the event that if they are able to achieve what they want, then the direct ability to achieve what they want can be done now in a very different way without agency. They can be done through AI connecting them to directly to a service or to a tool. So the whole middle process is now obviated. That's going to change everything. That government and administration is going to be done not slowly but at the speed of light. So that doesn't mean that there is no need for any form of administration, but the administration will change. And that's not bad. There's going to be, and again, considering all the formulations and the complexity of it, my gut feeling is the way to construct it is individual empowerment with all the instruments possible, a host of instruments, a protocol, how their rights to use these instruments, the right to enjoy them, the right to deploy them, with their chosen colleagues, extension of the right for free congregation, to share it with whoever they want for their own purposes of creativity, and that there should be no obstacles, and that the government should certainly not provide any obstacles, and quite the opposite. The government must serve and inform and empower this process in whatever way possible, including, if necessary, to make itself redundant.